Super Mario 64, one of the greatest games of all time. But Super Mario 64 is 25, 26 years old at this point, and, well, it's never had a sequel. And it probably never will. So those hoping for Mario 128, you're probably out of luck by now. And even if the sequel did come out tomorrow or next week or even next year, chances are it wouldn't be or even feel like this game. If you love Super Mario 64, you love everything about it. You love the way Mario feels, you love the wall kicks, you love the camera, you love the uniqueness that this game provides. It's one of the most popular games ever, and it's still one of the most popular games right now due to its speedrun community, which is the #1 most speedrun game is Mario 64. But again, there is no sequel to it, and the game ends for many after 120, and they don't look for other ways to play. That's what this video is about. This video is here to help you get into something called ROM hacks. Now, ROM hacks, to explain it in the most layman of terms, or easiest terms, are you take Mario 64 and you make your own game with the same core assets. So you take this Mario, you do whatever you want with it, and you make your own game. In this video, I'm not going to be talking about the best ROM hacks. Everybody makes videos like that. You know, I was looking for something for those who want to get into ROM hacks. Where should they start? Because I just started playing Mario ROM hacks for the last 2 years. So 2 years ago, I started, and I didn't know where to start, you know? Like, a lot of these lists are just like, oh, here's the best ones, go play them. And some of them are pretty hard, you know? There are Kaizo 3D Mario hacks. But in this video, I'm gonna be listing and talking about the best Super Mario 64 hacks that everyone should play. These are the best starter hacks. While some do get difficult later on in the hack, not all of them do. And that's why I'm not gonna be recommending any intermediate or mostly intermediate hacks or any Kaizo hacks. These are all the best ones I remember having the best time with, and that anybody can pick up and play. Before I get into the list, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, be notified anytime I put out a new video or I go live. If you like Mario 64 ROM hacks, Mario World ROM hacks, Let's Plays, fan theories, or ending discussion videos, well, this is the right channel for you. Guys, comment your favorite Mario 64 ROM hack if you want to get into Mario 64 ROM hacks, or if you hate any of the ones I listed. Let me know. Love to hear it, love to chat, and yeah, expect more game reviews in the future as well. Okay, so, like I said before, Mario 64 ROM hacks are, you know, there are many out there, and a lot of them are great. Some add features to the game, and some, you know, are just basically the game re-put out. Like, it's a harder version of the game, or they add Sonic instead of Mario with Sonic's abilities, or Kirby, or the Mandalorian. I'm not going to be doing any of those ROM hacks here, because that's, if you want to play Mario 64 with infinite flying or faster Mario, then go ahead. You know, I'm not one to stop you, and that's not the ROM hacks I'm looking for. I'm always looking for something new. Now, for an example would be at any ROM hack that Kaze Emunar or Kaze Emanuar puts out. He's been working on Mario 64 ROM hacks for years and years, and he's put out some of the highest quality and best ROM hacks that I've played ever. Granted, it is a bit more limited compared to the Sonic and Super Mario World ROM hack community, which is the most prevalent and most famous. Because, remember, these are 3D games, and making a 3D game is not easy. Some of these hacks have 130 stars, and some of them are just one world. That requires a lot of work just to do. So, let's get into this. Honorable mentions I want to get out is Jammin' Journey and Lost Dreams. These hacks are a little difficult, and they're kind of long, you know? They're longer ROM hacks that definitely ramp up in difficulty in the end, and they don't make them the best to start off with, but look, they have cool, cleaned up models and sprites of each enemy in Mario. I believe Lost Dreams even uses Galaxy sound effects for Mario. They have amazing music, you know, some people create their own custom themes, some borrow, you know, from other games like Donkey Kong Country 2, of course, always a good one to borrow from. And they have reworked cameras where they have full analog control, or they use the D-pad to give you slight angles that Lakitu can't reach. And of course, they have fun levels and references that make them great games to play. They aren't great starters, but they are great ROM hacks to get into later on, and I just wanted to mention them. First ROM hack I want to mention as the one to get is called Super Mario 64 Vacation Course, or Mario's Vacation Course 64. This is an amazing hack, okay? It's very unique. I mean, this is one of the most unique hacks out there, because when you start this game, Mario forgot all his moves. You're actually playing as Mario 64 Mario, who can only single jump. And, well, you get to relearn all of Mario's moves. It's one single level. I believe it's like 50 or 60 stars and all that. But it just goes to show all these really cool assets. It uses Bowser's Fury music in it. I remember the beach theme going on. It adds custom and chocolate stuff like a surfboard. It's so cool. It's such a unique kind of take on a Mario 64 ROM hack. You get an improved camera, and it's an overall fun, great time. And it's short. It just gets you into what ROM hacking is, and it's a very good step into it. Next, we have Super Mario 64 Peach's Memory. I love this hack. It's not too long, okay, but it has a lot of Mario 64 elements that would really hit a sequel if it ever was possible. It's got great music. I love Mario's color scheme and his new model in it. And it's got a bit tougher than normal challenges, but it's good. It's never anything where you have to know backwards long jumping or like a lot of extra techniques. No, these challenges, while they're a little tougher, like some of the wing cap stuff, it's never anything too difficult where it's like, oh, only a speedrunner can do this, or only, a guy who puts a lot of hours into it. None of these hacks are going to take you 15 hours or anything like that. Most of the hacks that I recommend right now, they're going to be 3 to 8 hours at most. So, got tougher challenges, great callbacks, okay? This Peach's Memory, it's got some really cool callbacks. It's got a Paper Mario level. Alright, I'm not going to spoil anything else beyond that, but that's how cool it is. A Paper Mario level. Well, it's also got silver stars from Super Mario 64 DS. Okay, no more spoilers. Guys, check it out. Another hack, well, the third one listed here, would be Super Mario 64 Party, or Mario Party 64. The reason why I don't say Mario Party 64 is because, well, Mario Party 1 is also considered Mario Party 64. So chances are, if you've played Mario 64, you've probably played Mario Party 1 on your N64. And, well, if you haven't, you're missing out on the best Mario Party. But 2, you can still enjoy this hack, though you won't enjoy it as much. This hack is an amazing ode to not just Mario 64, but Mario Party as well. It takes Mario, uses the Mario 64 engine, and throws him into every single board from Mario Party 1. And each board is this gigantic platforming level, okay? Like, it also has 2 mini-games from Mario Party 1 that you get a star from. So, in the first level in Mario's Rainbow Course, you get to do Platform Peril. To get the key, you need to do Teetering Towers. It's so original it's the most original thing out there. Like, you take a flat board, like say this is Mario Party 1, he took a flat board and he created an entire 3D world out of it. Okay, it's just mind-blowing. It's so amazingly clever what he did with it. It's a near perfect hack with no flaws, and I had a smile on my face the entire time playing it. So definitely check this one out. Another one is Sunshine Secret Book 64. I know this is a lot of the community's favorite. I've seen this hack a lot on people's lists. This was one of the very first hacks I actually started with, and I went back to look at it. It's pretty vanilla. There's not much to it. That's why it's a very good starter hack. But it's 5 levels, 40 stars, no chocolate or extra techniques. But it's a great look into what ROM hacks can provide for a player and Mario 64. It's the gateway entryway that'll bring you wanting more in Mario 64 ROM hack. Well, this is what Sunshine Secret Book 64 does. Plus the 64-bit Shine Sprite looks pretty cool. And my last and one of my favorite ROM hacks ever, okay, is Super Mario 64 Land by Kays. This is a hack that I tell everybody on the planet. You like Mario 64? Play this game. You like ROM hacks? Play this game. You exist, you breathe, you like Mario? Play this game. That's how much I love this game. Or, well, this hack. And if you ever wanted to know what Mario 64 would be like in the modern age, this is that hack, okay? This adds Mario's powers from Super Mario 3D World, okay, and Land. So you get the ground pound jump, you get the twirl jump, you get the ground pound high jump with a dive and all that. Like, it adds Flood, it adds the Bee suit from Galaxy, it's got custom bosses, it has Wario as a boss, okay, custom bosses. Kays Emunar, a well-known Mario 64 creator, and like I said before, really went all out in this game, okay? He's done Sunshine 64, Odyssey 64, Return to Yoshi's Island. Last Impact is considered one of the largest, most expansive hacks ever, and he's making a sequel to it. But here, I think he went all out. It felt to me that this was the true modern version of what Mario 64 is. And in this hack, there's 131 stars, so you get more than the original content. It's actually kind of difficult because, some of these require you to get S rank, but you don't have to do that. That's what makes it great. You could just play the hack, enjoy it for what it is, and then if you really, really enjoy it or you think you could get good, then you could go back and get everything. This is the jump into how far creators can go. It just shows you the potential of Mario 64 ROM hacks and what they can reach. And guess what? He's only doing even more. This hack is like 2-3 years old at this point, and it still blows my mind to this day. Overall, again, I really hope more people get into Mario 64 ROM hacks. It's a strange community, I guess, because Mario 64 ROM hacks, they have been around since at least 2009 and all that, but I didn't get into them recently, and old hacks are a bit hard, like, I would say a lot more modern hacks have better level design, they're more condensed, they're a lot more, smooth and free-flowing, but some of the classics really do hit that classic Mario 64 feel, and well, it's a large rabbit hole, you start enjoying them more, you keep going in, and I mean, I just played a new one last week, and we were on Planet Namek. Doesn't that sound insane? Like, I know you want to check it out now, so I'll put a link to it, but or you can check it out in the playlist. But that's how crazy Mario 64 ROM hacks are. We're going to Planet Namek and flying around, okay, fighting the Ginyu Force. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know which ROM hack you're going to check out, which out of the list I gave you. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to catch you guys in more. And if you guys ever get stuck in any of these hacks, I played them on the channel. Just check out the playlist and, use my videos for a guide if you need it. Thank you.